Hello everyone and welcome to The Freight Escape. On 2 consecutive Sundays in January 2026, those being January 4th and January 11th, I caught 2 different and interesting moves on the Port Jeff branch, being a work move and a rescue move. Before we can show these 2 catches, let's go to the lore of the first catch. So it was a regular Sunday morning and I saw Jam to Jeff X was running. Now usually on Saturday and Sunday mornings, I go out to catch equipment moves thinking they're going to be rare, but they end up not being, so I decided to just skip this one. However, with my awesome luck, this one ended up having MP15AC number 163 trailing on the drag to Port Jeff. Later that day, I was hanging out with one of my friends who's also a rail fanner, and we saw that Roust About to Stop was running from Port Jeff to Jamaica. We quickly skedaddled over to Cold Spring Harbor to see this nice rescue move with 163 leading nose out. Next, on January 10th, I see that Work to Jeff is running from Wellwood to Port Jefferson, but unfortunately I'm not around. I know that there's very likely going to be a westbound run of this, so I keep my eyes peeled on Sunday morning. Anyways, my predictions were right, so at about 8 a.m. on Sunday morning I get an alert that Work to Hill is running from Port Jeff to Halban Yard. After waiting 2 hours and thinking I've 99.9% missed it, it somehow is only at Stony 1, meaning that I haven't missed it and it's actually quite far away. By the time I get on the road, it's already at Fox 1, so I go to Cold Spring Harbor. However, I soon came to realize that they would be holding in Duke siding for train 6612. Since it's about a half hour before 6612 even gets to Duke interlocking, I decide to stay for 2 trains at Cold Spring Harbor and then go to Greenlawn to see it faster. And after barely even making it to Greenlawn in time, here's train 6612 from Huntington to Port Jefferson. Last but not least is Long Island Railroad work to Hill from Port Jefferson to Jamaica, with 166 on a light move nose out. And even though it's just a light engine, it's always awesome seeing MP15s on my home line.